This is my PowerPoint on Bolter, the robot that screws nuts and washers onto bolts. In this section, I will talk about version 1 of Bolter. Here, I will describe the labels. A. Move the nuts into position. B. Move the washers into position. C. Move the bolts into position. D. Move the arm up and down. E. Move the arm right and left. F. Moved the bolt and spun it. G. Gripped onto the bolt. I hope you understood what the labels meant. Now I will talk about the struggles of version 1. Moving the nuts and washers into position, aligning the nuts and washers, using the arm to grab onto the bolt, moving the bolt from the belt/sliders to the washers and nuts, and finally making the bolt go into the hole of the nuts and washers. Those were the struggles of version 1. Here are the achievements of version 1. So using the belt/sliders to move the parts, building the gripper with the triaxle and small tire, being able to move the arm up and down with one motor, realizing that the bolt should be spinning as it went into the washer/nut. There it is. Version 1 used too many motors, hence the attempt of version 2. Here are the struggles and achievements. Struggles: sliding the washers and nuts into position and then stopping them, using only 3 motors. Achievements: there's nothing new. Now I will talk about version 3.1 and 3.2. Here's a picture of version 3.1. Here's a picture of the final version. Now I will describe the labels of the arm. A is to move the arm up and down. B is to use to screw the bolts. This is an image of the program. Block A is used to screw the bolts. Block B at the bottom is to move the bolts down. Block B at the right is to move the bolts back up. The sound block is used to announce process complete when it is done. Struggles: aligning the bolts to the nuts and washers, being consistent on getting all the washers and nuts onto the bolts. Those were the struggles. So here's the alignment solution. So A, make sure all the gears are the same size. B, the washers are placed directly above the nut. C, axles are used to move the unit. D, the bolts are aligned in a T. That was the solution to the alignment problem. Here are the achievements. The robot took less than 7 seconds to complete the process. The bolts were aligned properly, achieving a 95% success rate, announcing process complete when it was done, finishing with all the bolts neatly in place. Here's a video of the process. Process complete, Bolter 3.2.